What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to react to Star Wars The High Republic. It's an announcement trailer. I don't know what this is. Is it a TV show? Is it a movie? I have no idea. It sounds more like a TV show, and the name itself sounds like a ripoff of The Old Republic, which is something the fans have been begging for. So perhaps it's kind of an adaptation of that. That would make me happy. But like I said, I don't know anything about it. I will play the trailer, react to it, and then give you my thoughts. Also, if you hear any construction noises, well, there's construction going on in this building, so it's been very hard to record lately, but I mean, there's nothing I can do, just ignore it. But without further ado, let's just check this out. And before I even press play, I'm gonna say my confidence in Star Wars has been very low, and that is even why I was in a rush to cover this. I think this dropped yesterday, especially after what they did to the Skywalker saga is just atrocious to me. I think so far the only thing that Disney managed to do well was The Mandalorian, and Rogue One, I think it was a good film. Other than that, I do not appreciate what they did to the beloved original characters and how they carried on George Lucas' legacy, and that's how I stand. I think most of you that have been around my channel already know that. Also, that is not an attack on people that actually love the sequel trilogy, what we like to call the Disney trilogy. It's totally fine. It's your opinion, no problem there, but let's just react to this. Bam! Lucasfilm, hundreds of years before the Skywalker saga, the Galactic Republic is at its height. Projected by the Jedi Knights, the Guardians of Peace and Justice throughout the... Ah, so it is the Old Republic. I'm enjoying, yes! A new adversary threatens the High Republic. I'm not a fan of the name. I think they should just call the Old Republic.
We're finding ourselves at a very exciting moment.
Oh!
The Skywalker saga coming to an end. We're at a place of what's next for Star Wars.
See, I thought this was like a trailer, so what is this?
The creative potential of the Star Wars galaxy.
I'm a bit confused now.
It's more of an incubation place and bring in great talent and just let their imaginations roam free.
Skywalker, man. It still blows my mind that George Lucas sold his baby. George, come on. So this is the group behind. What is this?
We all love Star Wars, but we're all coming in from very different places.
Okay. Clearly. I mean, this is probably not the same group that worked on the sequel trilogy, so can't blame them, right? Or who knows?
But this is unique and really special.
What is that? Oh.
Simmering for so long. What's the secret history of the galaxy?
Yep, it goes way back to the beginning of Star Wars.
We gave them essentially a blank slate. What would you like to tell?
We gave them a... Okay, let me just stop right there. We gave them a blank slate. What would you like to tell? Is that how Star Wars should go? Is that how George Lucas would do? Don't think so. So that's my that's my little problem with Disney Star Wars. They just get a bunch of creators over there. What do you like to do? Huh? I mean, how about we respect the mythology? How about we look at these materials, all the stuff that George has given us? It's his story, by the way, but no, again, whatever. I'm not. It's too early to judge. Let's continue. What else? Okay, yes, we have been hearing it since 1977. That's right.
And it's a golden age where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy.
Okay.
Only the High Republic.
The description that we use for Jedi is that they're the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
Jedi Knights of the Round Table. Okay, so these are their definition of Jedis. All right, fine. I like how they call it, like they call it the Golden Age, right? Where peace, because we always heard that on the original films that this time the Jedis were really keepers of the peace for thousands of generations. So that would be interesting, depending on how they decide to tell the story, right?
Jedi, and we will tell stories of new smugglers, new scoundrels, new bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters and scoundrels. Okay.
It really comes from the Republic's borders. If the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
Okay.
It's a bit of a Wild West new frontier. We see a different kind of
Wild West.
frontiers.
They're trying to go for the another Mandalorian. This sounds like a TV show, guys. If you know, drop your comments below. I don't know.
And visualists, the same way that you would when you're making a movie. We even have...
Oh, so it is a TV show. Okay, what's this? So wait a minute, didn't... Yoda's will be around because he's like really old, 800, 900 years, right? So he definitely... This, I don't know when does this take place, but okay.
Sketch for us. You have a guy who designed the look for Darth Maul. He's sketching Jedi.
Okay, cool.
So get me cool.
So they brought in the guy that designed Darth Maul. That's cool.
For us, we're going to have stories for adults and teens and kids.
We're building this out simultaneously across multiple publishers. It gives us the ability to tell vast interconnected stories across multiple years.
Vast interconnected stories to multiple... Okay.
Expand over time. Villains.
Our main villain are a group called the Nile. We kind of like
The Nile.
Space Vikings.
Okay.
You can't take it with you, but we can take it from you. Our story starts with what we're calling the Great Disaster.
It wouldn't be Star Wars without adventure. And
Okay.
definitely a series of events that will spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction, and it'll give the opportunity for heroes to rise up.
The cool thing about this is that there's going to be a story for every Star Wars fan.
A story for every Star Wars fan.
Really fun to be able to keep readers on it.
You could tell it's Disney because it looks like, even the look of it, it doesn't look like what George created. I mean, I'm enjoying the aliens, you know. I think what is missing in Star Wars is like these aliens, because that's it. August 2020. Okay, there was a couple of things over here. I actually didn't know that this was going to be a video like this. I actually thought that this was an actual trailer of this, but I guess this is just like pre-production, early pre-production. But to me, first thoughts, doesn't really feel very organic, because the whole thing with the clean slate is like, okay, just do whatever. What do you want to do? Which I understand the creating process of people just saying, give us your ideas, but I still believe you need that one person that guides the overall story. One head, just like how The Mandalorian did. Like if you watch The Mandalorian, it was so successful because you had Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau behind it, driving the story. And I think this is what this is missing. I mean, who is the head over here? Who's the person in charge of this story? So this, as much as I want to hear about the Old Republic, because this is called the High Republic, but it's kind of like the Old Republic stuff, I think what is missing on this group over here is someone in charge, thinking about story first, because that's what you hear, there's knocking. But honestly, guys, I think what's really missing over here is someone really understanding Star Wars mythology and really digging into the Force and all of that. I saw there was a board over here, perhaps. Oh, that's their concept of the Jedi. Fine. They look extremely young though. It's kind of weird to me. And I also saw a picture of Yoda somewhere, and Yoda's definitely alive at this time, so he'll be there for sure. I don't know, my problem over here is that these people seem to not have a clue what Star Wars is, you know, like just do whatever. I don't know. Oh, I wish I could read what it says. Adventures, Force, Growth. It's kind of like, can't really read what it's saying there. Oh, here I think we can, right? Alright, let's see. So, Star Wars. Fiction, authentic, okay, lived in, surprise, diversity, fiction. Fiction, I would put story first, but this is Disney Star Wars. Actual ending, so this is, I wonder if this is the order they want to go. Relatable characters all the way down there. Sweeping, epic, humor. I'm okay with all these things, but see, you can see their priorities over here. I think the priority number one on all of these three boards should be a good story. I think everything starts with a good story, and then everything else is supposed to be integrated in there. It's the same with the diversity thing. I mean, people already said diversity itself is not the problem, but you can totally see that they care more about this. They didn't care about feelings, actual ending, relatable characters. These should be, you know, relatable story, relatable characters should be 1, 2. Then we integrate the rest. Not pro-war. Droids, scope, mythic, no single character. Okay, so they're not gonna focus on like, it's not gonna be like one person like the Skywalkers. Fine. The Force, look how far down the Force is. See, this is my problem. Force should be all the way up there. Like all of this stuff, it's always about no pro-war, so it's all about a narrative first and all the story elements of Star Wars after. It's just... And you know what? Diversity, it's not something new that they're bringing. This is not Disney idea. Star Wars was always diverse. What are you talking about? And then here you have High Republic, which is the old Republic, right? The Relic Hunters, University, dinosaurs? Representation, diversity. Okay. Yes, this is definitely Disney Star Wars over here, you know, that they worry more about certain things rather than good story, relatable characters, Force, mythology, and then how do we integrate all these other things, you know. And they keep saying diverse as if Star Wars has never been diverse, as if it's something new that Disney is bringing in. But I'm sorry, Star Wars has always been incredibly diverse, you know, all these aliens and all these planets, all these different languages. I think they mean diverse human characters, which is fine. But let's have a look here. So over here we have Yoda, and obviously he has to be around because, you know, we know on the original stories, right, in the original Star Wars, that he was pretty old when he died. And if this is, I don't know when this is taking place. Did I hear 200 years before somewhere? I think I did. I can't really remember. If it's 200 years before, he's around, so he's alive, and he's probably already a Jedi Master. But I don't know, guys. Who is the head and who is leading the stories on this group over here? You know, I'm excited to see what they're going to do, and hopefully it's not something terrible. But to be 100% honest with you, I have zero expectations that this will be something really cool, because I don't see one person behind it driving the story. You need one head, like, you know how Marvel has Kevin Feige, you know how The Mandalorian had Dave Filoni and had Favreau. I don't see that here, and that is a problem for me. You know, where is the George Lucas figure here actually worrying about Star Wars mythology? I think that's the problem with Star Wars, and I think that's why a lot of us, the fans, are not very pleased with what Disney has been doing, because it's not really about this good storytelling and relatable characters anymore, or mythology, or all this really vast, incredible world. It's about a certain narrative first, and then they dig into the story, which to me doesn't make much sense. But whatever. I am not super excited, but I'll definitely check it out. Hopefully it's not a disaster, but I am not betting any money on it. It's trending right now on 14th on YouTube. So I mean, it's also this whole crap that, oh, there's Star Wars fatigue. I think The Mandalorian proved that there is no such thing. You know, Baby Yoda became a phenomena. Everyone is talking about it, and he's so cute, and now they're up for sale, and you know, everyone wants one. I want one. I can't wait to get one. So it's not about that, but it's really about good story. Like, you see, The Mandalorian was so well written. You do have those relatable characters. You can tell that the priority was story, and it was actually quite diverse if you think about it. So you know, having diversity there is not a problem. The problem is when that comes before good storytelling, which is what I think kind of destroyed Star Wars. You know, it's all about this stupid narrative, and it really shows how terrible Star Wars became without George Lucas, you know, without that visionary, the person that really understands the world of Star Wars. But you know what, whatever, it is what it is. the High Republic. Hopefully it's not a disaster. Hopefully it'll be another good thing like The Mandalorian, but as of now, I'm just kind of whatever. Anyways, guys, drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!